St. Joe, year 12. That means I've spent just about an entire year of my life up here in the dorms, man. It's got pretty excited as the time started counting down to get out here and get this thing rolling. I would have to really sit down and think about that one. I haven't really thought about much of that. Right now, I'm just happy that I'm in the NFL and I get to play, baby. You know, sometimes fate, somebody just ends up landing a glove that they didn't know they were going to get. I wish it was as true as the video made it seem. I kind of just threw it in the stands, but I love it. I love it. I can watch it on my phone, though. It's got to get YouTube TV, guys.
Couple more.
Is what it is. I've had more snaps than a lot of guys, if not everybody in the NFL over the past 5-6 years. I know it's a 17-game season this year, and I'm gonna try and make it all the way to New Orleans, baby.
His money versus her money, a little different money. You think
Las Vegas Raiders? It's a different type of check. She's probably the highest grossing
artist,
like touring artist, not just art, touring artist. They can buy a Delta plane out, or not they. She can buy a Delta plane out.
Hold on to your seats, gossip lovers, because today's video is sizzling with scandal and intrigue. First up, we've got Travis Kelce in the spotlight, but not for his football skills. He's been heating things up at training camp with a fiery clash that has everyone talking. But that's not all. Taylor Swift is back in the headlines, and this time, the rumor mill is buzzing with whispers of a secret engagement with Kelce himself. Could wedding bells be ringing soon? And if you thought that was juicy, wait until you hear about Taylor's DIY Glam Secrets. She spilled the tea on how she did her own hair and makeup for the iconic Folklore album cover, proving she's as crafty as she is talented. But it doesn't stop there. Kelce is also making waves on the field, being named the top tight end in the NFL. All this and more in today's episode where drama and glamour collide. Kelce's training camp clash. Just when you thought training camp was all about drills and team bonding, Travis Kelce spiced things up. The dust-up with George Karlaftis wasn't just a blip. It's the latest in a series of fiery moments from the Chiefs' star tight end. Insiders are buzzing that Kelce, known for his fiery passion, might be feeling the pressure of another Super Bowl run. While Kelce quickly apologized on social media, acknowledging he needs to be a better teammate and leader, fans are wondering if this is just the tip of the iceberg. The Chiefs camp has been buzzing with energy and tension as players vie for those precious roster spots. With the heat of the summer and the stakes high, it's no surprise tempers are flaring. Kelce, despite being a seasoned veteran and a locker room leader, seems to be caught in the whirlwind. Sources say that Kelce's reaction was a mix of frustration and protectiveness over his teammates, especially with Kadarius Toney getting roughed up. But hey, who can blame him? It's all part of the game, and Kelce's competitive spirit is one of the reasons the Chiefs have been so successful. Still, insiders are keeping a close eye on how these tensions might play out as the season progresses. Will Kelce's fiery demeanor translate to more on-field drama? Or will he channel that energy into leading the team to another Super Bowl? For now, the Chiefs camp is a mix of excitement and anticipation, with fans waiting to see how this season's storyline unfolds. One thing's for sure, if Kelce's involved, it's bound to be thrilling. Let's hope the next headlines are about his touchdown catches, not sideline skirmishes. Kelce's fury unleashed. Travis Kelce, known for his fiery passion on the field, has had his share of angry moments, and they've been quite the spectacle. During the 2024 Super Bowl, Kelce's temper flared in a now infamous moment when he yelled at Kansas City Chiefs coach Andy Reid and appeared to shove him. The intense game pressure seemed to set him off, though some felt his reaction was overboard. The drama didn't stop there. In July 2024, he clashed with teammate George Karlaftis at training camp, escalating a minor incident into a heated confrontation. But Kelce's outbursts aren't limited to practices. On Christmas Day 2023, in a frustrating game against the Las Vegas Raiders, he hurled his helmet in disgust after a rough play. And let's not forget his spat with Raiders players Amick Robertson and Jerry Tillery, where a simple tackle spiraled into a shoving match. Even his own teammates weren't spared. During a July 2023 training camp, Kelce threw a punch, prompting a public apology. His temper was again on display in December 2022, when a skirmish with Houston Texans' Desmond King II led to an unnecessary roughness penalty. Insiders hint that Kelce's fiery nature is both a blessing and a curse, adding that while his passion fuels his gameplay, it sometimes leads to these heated moments. It's clear that his fiery nature isn't just a rare occurrence. Insiders suggest that his passion for the game often spills over, creating these heated moments that fans have come to expect. The question on everyone's mind is whether this fiery temper will continue to be a recurring issue, or if Kelce can find a way to channel his intensity more productively. Either way, his explosive moments have certainly added an extra layer of intrigue to his already fascinating career.
They called me El Travador.
Thanks for coming out today, guys.
We're doing the Lord's part.
Hey, you gotta fight! Hey, y'all. They called me El Travador.
Ow. Damn my finger. Turn on the posterior.
Danny Rojas, football is life. All right now. All right now.
Thanks for coming out today, guys.
Taylor's big secret? Is there something Taylor Swift isn't telling us? The pop sensation and her beau Travis have been the talk of the town, especially after their whirlwind summer together during Taylor's Eras Tour. Kelce was spotted at numerous shows, even taking the stage in London, sparking endless speculation about the status of their relationship. The latest buzz? Fans are convinced the two might be secretly engaged. Adding fuel to the fire, Taylor's inner circle has been making major life announcements. Patrick Mahomes and his wife Brittany are expecting their third child, and Taylor's bestie Abigail recently announced her pregnancy, cleverly using lyrics from a Taylor Swift song. Even Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds, part of Taylor's close-knit squad, revealed the name of their fourth child, while Selena Gomez's relationship with Benny Blanco has fans speculating about a possible engagement. With all this love in the air, insiders are wondering if Taylor and Travis are planning something big. Could a wedding be on the horizon? Fans are eagerly waiting for an official announcement, but until then, the speculation continues. Whether they're engaged or just enjoying the moment, one thing's for sure: Taylor and Travis have us all captivated. Taylor's DIY Glam Secrets. Taylor Swift is the ultimate multitasking queen. From writing Grammy-winning hits to slaying on stage, she can do it all. But here's a fun tidbit you might not know. Taylor actually did her own hair and makeup for the Folklore album cover. During a recent Eras Tour stop in Hamburg, Germany, she dished out some juicy behind-the-scenes details about how it all went down. It's early in the pandemic, and Taylor's stuck at home just like the rest of us. But instead of just binge-watching Netflix, she's busy crafting Folklore. With no glam team or professional photo shoot due to lockdowns, Taylor had to get creative. She ended up doing her own hair and makeup, and even borrowing a friend's backyard for the photo shoot. Can you imagine Taylor Swift calling you up to ask if she can use your woods for an album cover? Talk about a story for the ages. Taylor ordered a bunch of nightgowns online, styled herself, and decided on 2 low-braided space buns for that whimsical woodsy vibe. The result? An iconic album cover shot by photographer Beth Garabrandt, perfectly capturing the dreamy and introspective essence of Folklore. And if that wasn't enough, Folklore went on to snag 6 Grammy nominations, winning Album of the Year. Taylor wasn't done though. Later that year, she dropped Evermore, a surprise sister album. For the Evermore cover, she rocked a plaid jacket and a single French braid, keeping the aesthetic consistent and equally enchanting. Travis Kelce tops. Travis Kelce is back in the spotlight, but this time it's all about his football prowess. Despite all the buzz about his romance with Taylor, Kelce's performance on the field hasn't missed a beat. The Chiefs star tight end has just been named the top tight end in the NFL by the Associated Press, and it's no surprise why. A panel of 8 AP Pro Football writers ranked the top 5 tight ends entering the 2024 season, with Kelce securing 6 out of the 8 first-place votes. His nearest competitor, George Kittle, received the other 2 first-place votes, but Kelce's consistency and impact on the field gave him the edge. Even though Kelce dealt with knee and ankle injuries last season, he still racked up an impressive 984 receiving yards and 93 catches, narrowly missing his 8th consecutive 1,000-yard season. But it was in the postseason where he truly shined, leading all tight ends with 32 catches for 355 yards and 3 touchdowns, helping the Chiefs clinch their 3rd Super Bowl title in 5 years. Not too shabby for a guy who's also been making headlines off the field. Kelce's stats are legendary. He's in the top 5 for career catches, yards, and touchdowns among tight ends. At 34, he's still proving why he's Patrick Mahomes' go-to guy and a game-changer in the NFL. Joining Kelce in the top 5 are George Kittle, known for his dual-threat ability as a blocker and receiver, T.J. Hawkinson, who made a splash with the Vikings, Mark Andrews, Lamar Jackson's favorite target in Baltimore, and Sam Laporta, who had a standout rookie season with the Detroit Lions. But for now, all eyes are on Kelce, the undisputed king of tight ends. Jason's speech of wisdom. Jason Kelce might be retired from the NFL, but he's not exactly hanging up his cleats. Even though he's no longer playing, he's still very much in the game, especially when it comes to supporting the Eagles. He showed up at the Nova Care Complex in South Philly on Tuesday, just as players were reporting for camp. Despite the rumors that he might be eyeing a coaching role, Dad Ed Kelce threw cold water on that idea, hinting that Jason's got other plans on his plate. Instead, Jason took on the role of hype man for the Philly players, delivering an epic motivational video on July 22nd, a day before the official start of camp.
In the spotlight, but you are not a spotlight person.
No. It's interesting. Important thing. So the Eagles Autism Foundation is the perfect example. He has been writing his retirement speech for years.
With Jason Kelce's inspiring words in their ears, the Eagles are ready to dive into their grueling practice sessions. As for who's taking up the starting center spot, it'll be Cameron Jurgens, the 2022 draft pick, stepping into the role Jason left behind. That's all for this video, folks. See you next time.